My lovely third graders, welcome back to a new online English lesson with Mr. Ahmed. Today we have conventions and the lesson will be comparative and superlative adverb. So I want all of you now to leave anything in your hands aside, watch and listen carefully. Let's get started. I would like to revise an important point before we start. Do you remember this story? The story of the noun and the verb? I told you before that the adjective and noun are friends. The adjective comes first, then the noun comes. For example, a big tree, a tall man. So the adjective big describes the noun tree and comes before it, and the adjective tall describes the man and comes before it. Okay. Also the verb found a new friend and he called him adverb. For example, walk slowly, play happily. So here the adjective describes the noun and it comes before it, but here the adverb describes the verb and it can come after it or before it or at the end of the sentence. Again, the adverb describes the verb and comes before or after it or at the end of the sentence. Alright, so two friends and two friends. Adjective, noun, verb, adverb. Alright. I want all of you now to watch this video first. Watch it carefully.
Positive, comparative and superlative of adverbs. Adverbs are used to describe how we do things. Adverbs in the comparative and superlative are formed by adding more and most. She sings beautifully. She sings more beautifully than her sister. She sang most beautifully at the Christmas concert. Short adverbs end in er and est. She works hard. She works harder than he does. She works hardest when under pressure.
Right. Now, let's divide adverbs into two teams. Short and long. The short adverb contains just one syllable. Fast, hard, and long. And the long adverb contains more than one syllable. For example, quickly, slowly, carefully, and beautifully. As you see, all of them ends in ly. But be careful, just one adverb ends in ly is a short adverb, early. And all the other adverbs with more than one syllable are long adverbs. Okay? So, short, long adverb. It's very important because what's coming will be built upon all this information. Alright. Okay. Now let's see how to form the comparative adverb from the short adverb with one syllable. Let's say why we use comparative adverb. We use the comparative adverb if we want to compare between two nouns, persons or things or places, when they do the same action. So we have two nouns and they are doing the same action, and we want to compare between them, which one is doing the action with higher degree than the other. So as you see, we add er plus than to the short adverb. For example, fast, faster than, hard, harder than, long, longer than. Just er plus than. This is how to form the short comparative adverb. But be careful, because all these adverbs come after a verb. This verb isn't verb to be, it's just an action verb like walk, drive, bake, swim, and so on. Let's have an example. Cheetah, dog. Both of them do the same action, running fast. So we can say a cheetah runs fast, a dog runs fast. So as you see, both of them do the same action, the same adverb, but we want to compare between them to find out who or which one is doing the action of running fast with higher degree. So of course a cheetah runs faster than a dog. We add er then to the short adverb to form the comparative adverb, to compare between the cheetah and dog. And again, be careful, it's not adjective, it's an adverb, and here the adverb comes after an action verb, runs. It's not verb to be because it's not adjective. Okay, alright. Sometimes we can't find then and the other noun. It's okay, because we understand from the context what we are talking about. Okay, now let's see how to form comparative of the long adverb. How to form the comparative adverb from the long adverbs. As you see, we add before the long adverb more and after it than. So more, long adverb, than. For example, slowly, more slowly than, more slowly than, more long than, more quickly than, more carefully than, more beautifully than. All of them long adverbs, so we added more before them than. Okay, ly, all of them end in ly, and again all of them come after an action verb. Let's have an example. Two persons, Sami and Amr. We wanted to compare between them in the action driving carefully. So Sami drives carefully and Amr drives carefully. Both of them share the same verb and adverb, but with different degrees. One is doing the action of driving carefully with higher degree than the other. So we can say, if you look, you can find that Amr and Sami, one is talking in the cell phone. Wow, it will distract him. So we can say that Amr drives more carefully than Sammy. What did we do? We added more before the long adverb than to compare between Amr and Sammy when they do the action of driving the car carefully. Okay? That's about the comparative adverb. What about the superlative? How to form the superlative adverb? The short adverb. But first, why do we use superlative adverbs? We use them to compare between more than two nouns, persons, places, and things. When they do the same action, so many two or three nouns do the same action but in different degrees. One of them is doing the action with the highest degree. Alright, let's see. We add the before the short adverb, then est. For example, the fastest, the hardest, the longest. As I say, we add that before the short adverb, then we add est to form superlative adverb from a short one. Okay? And again, before them comes what? An action verb. Okay? Not verb to be. Let's have an example. Cheetah again, dog. This time we add a rabbit. So all of them do the same action. Run fast. Okay, cheetah runs fast, the dog runs fast, and a rabbit runs fast. As you see, the verb and the adverb in the three sentences are the same, but one of them is doing this action, running fast, with the highest degree. Highest. Why is the highest? Because it's a comparison between three things, three animals. So of course a cheetah runs the fastest. We added the, then est to the short adverb to form superlative adverb. Okay? Right, what about the long adverb? How to form a superlative adverb from a long one? So we add the most before long adverb. So we can say the most slowly, the most quickly, the most carefully, the most beautifully. As you see, we just added the most before the long adverb. Why? To form a superlative adverb. Okay? All of them end in ly, and all of them come after an action verb. Okay? Alright, let's have an example. Three persons do the same action, which is driving carefully. So Ahmed drives carefully, Sami drives carefully, Amr drives carefully. All of them are doing the same action, driving carefully, but in different degrees. One of them, of course, is doing the action of driving carefully with the highest degree. Okay, so this one is waving out of the car's window. It's wrong. And this one is talking in his cell phone, and this one, I think Amr is the best. So Amr drives the most carefully. Also, you will meet some sentences without that. It's okay. We can say Amr drives the most, or Amr drives most carefully. It's okay. It's not the same like adjectives. Okay? Alright. Let me tell you how is the structure of the short comparative adverb. How is the sentence? How to form it? The whole sentence. So the sentence of the comparative adverb can be like this: subject, verb, short adverb er than, object, noun, noun, or maybe pronouns. Okay, so we can say Sami drives faster than Amr. This one should be small, not capital. Okay, what about the long adverb? Subject, verb, more long adverb than object. They can be pronouns also. Okay, for example, Sami drives more carefully than Amr. Okay, how about the structure of the superlative adverb? The short one, subject, verb, the short est. For example, Ali drives the fastest. What about the long adverb? How is the structure of the long adverb look like? Okay, subject, verb, the most long adverb. For example, Ali drives the most carefully. This is about the structure of both the superlative and the comparative adverb. Most sentences with the superlative adverbs follow these structures. You can find just some slight changes, so just get used to them. Alright, wow, well done. Thanks a lot for watching me. Don't forget to do your homework, page 353. Till we meet again, stay home, stay safe, and goodbye.